Hey guys, welcome to the weekly recap with Mike Lowe, me, ML Streams, now replacing, handpicked by the commissioner himself. So big shout out, thank you Ferris Biscuit, I appreciate it. I will be the host here, week 4, and all the weeks going forward. I'm excited to do this, and this is the weekly recap, so let's get straight to it. Alright, let's jump right into the community conference scoreboard. So, we have Team Toast, represented by Cora, staying undefeated, taking down O'Leary 3-2 this week. Then we have Andrew Brown defeating Pear 3-0, Storm Rage defeating Jordan Lingo 3-0, and Red Knight taking down Rod Johnson 3-0. Over in the United Conference, we have Chris Plummer defeating Versika 3-0. Then we have Ziggy Sarah defeating Lore Master Eve at 3-1. We have Nate Wolf defeating myself, Mike Lowe, at 3-1. And we have Season 1 rematch of the finals, Ridiculous Hat defeating Spivey at 3-1. Let's jump right into the class selection for Week 4. We have Mage at 9, Rogue at 8, Warlock at 6, 3 classes at 5, Druid, Hunter, and Shaman. We have Priest at 4, and then at the bottom, Warrior and Paladin at 3. We can jump over to Week 4 percentages. We have Shaman in the lead at 64%. Shaman is dominating UHL. Great percentage there. At the bottom, we have Priest at 33%. I was hoping Priest would do better in the league, but as you can see, it needs a lot of help. And Hunter is at 63%, up 10% from last week, along with Paladin at 55%, up 10% last week. Let's take note of that and keep an eye on that as the weeks go forward, as the classes reset. Let's jump over to Week 4 standings. We have Ridiculous Hat at 4 wins, 0 losses. Ziggy Sarah at 3 wins, 1 loss, locking up second place secure. And then we have Spivey, Nate Wolf, and Mike Lowe, all tied 2-2 apiece. And then we have Lore Master Eve, Versika, and Chris Plummer, all tied at 1-3 apiece. Switching to the community conference, we have Team Toast, still undefeated, 4-0 there. We have O'Leary 3-1, Storm Rage 3-1, and Andrew Brown 3-1. So we got a 3-way tie there. We have Red Knight at 2-2, Rod Johnson at 1-3. We have Pear at 0-1, and Jordan Lingo at 0-4. Alright, let's get to the meat of this. Next week's matches. We have Chris Plummer and Nate Wolf representing United Conference. Lore Master Eve versus Spivey. Then we have Mike Lowe versus Ziggy Sarah, and Versika versus Ridiculous Hat. Switching it to the community conference, we have O'Leary versus Rod Johnson, Andrew Brown versus Team Toast, Jordan Lingo versus Red Knight, and we have Pear versus Storm Rage. It's going to be a great week. Make sure you check out the VODs, make sure you check out the live streams and the YouTube. We'll see you there. Alright, so that's going to do it for Week 4 recaps. I'm your host, ML Streams, and before I go, let me give a shout out to our weekly pick'em winner, Dabglass. Check your DMs, Commission's going to reach out to you and hook you up. Also want to give a shout out to Zeroshio, our lead Patreon. Good man there. You can support us here, patreon.com/UnitedHS League. You can check us out on Twitter at UnitedHS League. And also check out our website for the players, standings, stats, and more. Until next week, I'm your host, ML Streams. See you in the league.